Hey, good morning, people. Remember before when I told you that I was not impressed with the John Deere stuff? It works, I guess, but it's just too many problems. I wake up this morning. Yep, that's right, another flat. Oh well, I don't know if this'll fit, but I'm gonna try that inner tube. If not, I gotta go back to the store and buy another inner tube just so I can start working. Yeah, John Deere, quality control, man. That's what I got to say. Okay, folks.
Good morning. It is 56 degrees today. Hot diggity dog. These greens are just loving the weather. It is a beautiful morning. Oh man, it is lovely. Time to get the morning going. We have a flat tire in the wagon, so the hubby's gonna try to fix it, I think. I'm just hanging out to see if I can help. If then after that, we'll see. I mean, we usually walk around and try to figure out what you got to do. Here we go. Got you on the other side. Hello, Dad.
Oh, my dear.
What you doing?
Well, I woke up at the crack of dawn to work on my John Deere again. I just gotta tell you, a little bit of quality control on their part would not hurt.
You think?
I do think.
What you doing exactly, though?
Well, this is bad. It's been bad since the day I bought this. So I kept adding air to it, and it's not just this, it's on the tractor too. All those tires go flat. I don't know if that's normal or what, but sure is annoying. So
I would imagine.
I mean, that's what I say. I don't like having to work on this thing incessively.
Seems like a pain in the booty.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. I mean, when you buy a John Deere product, from what I understand, woohoo, it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I had some inner tubes. I don't know if this is the right size.
I didn't know we had that extra thing.
Yeah, I bought this for a wheelbarrow that's busted somewhere.
All right. Hopefully.
So we'll get her.
You'll get her.
Hopefully.
I hope so. It's a nice morning, though.
It is a beautiful morning, nice and cool.
Yeah.
Yesterday wound up being kind of warm in the afternoon.
Yeah, it was like 80 something.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I think it's gonna be like that. Nice cool mornings and very warm days.
Oh yeah.
It's a lie. I ain't complaining. I can live with it.
Oh
right?
Yeah. All right, my dear.
Let you know if it works.
I hope. Okay. Got it fixed, got it hooked up. Typical John Deere morning. I mean, I just, whoever they contract out for their wheels and rims, I mean, man, come on, guys, you gotta do a better job. This is a very competitive market. I mean, I don't want to wake up every morning, and it's always something with this thing. Once it's running and everything, yeah, it's great, works great, gotta admit. But I don't want to wake up every morning and work on this thing before I get to work. If you follow my drift, it makes no sense. All right, I guess I'm done ranting on that. Bye-bye. Well, I see somebody's already working. Must be nice.
I'm just kind of, the same thing we do every day, assessing, seeing what's going on.
Absolutely.
I've been finding some, I found a couple of,
squash bugs?
no, cucumber beetles.
Uh-oh.
They look like ladybugs, but they're yellow.
Yeah.
Those are not your friends, so I just gonna kill them as I find them. You know, I understand I planted really thickly, so we need to stay on top of that.
It's called bang for the buck.
Yeah, try to get as much as we can. So I need to do an update video for you guys so you know which ones are producing already, which ones are not.
I don't think they seen my beautiful face this morning. Morning, peoples.
They did. I make sure you're beautiful.
Oh yeah, when I was all mad working on my dang
grumpy, you know.
Well, I mean, you know, you get it. I mean, it's just like I had this chainsaw. It was an Echo, right? Oh man, I love that chainsaw. It fired up every morning. It fired up quick. The chain stayed tight on it. You just put gas in it and chain oil in it, and the thing would run all day. Well, somebody stole it. So everybody is telling me, oh, steel chainsaws are the best, right? So I went out and I don't remember, as an M260 or something. 250, 260, something like that. Let me tell you something. I bought their first chainsaw and literally the blade came off. It just bent up while I was working it. So I took that back in and they replaced it, and I wound up having to upgrade. And it's the same thing. I got to work on it for 10 minutes before I can get it to run. It's hard to start. Then I can work on it for maybe 15, 20 minutes. Then I got to go back and tighten the chain up. Now, once it's running, I will admit it's a great chainsaw. But it's not worth the pain in the butt to me.
I can't get it started.
Yeah, I mean...
I can keep going and trying, and it just can't. And surprisingly enough, my cheap, what was that, couple $100
the electric one.
Electrical, no, my little lawnmower, man.
Oh yeah.
I pull it once and it's good to go. No problem.
Yeah, you want to impress us, give us something that actually works.
Yeah, the stuff.
I'm not a brand fan.
No, that's not how we do.
No, but yeah, I mean, I have, and it's really weird because I have one of their pole saws. It's an expanding pole saw. It goes up to, it's the top of the line, goes up to 15 feet. I need it for trimming these trees and such. Let me tell you something, that thing, I know I paid a lot of money for it, but the motor is lesser on it than on the chainsaw. And it starts up. You know, it all has to do with that little bubble, right, on the two-stroke engines for priming. That automatic primer on the chainsaw don't work very well. Uh-oh. What is that? Nothing. Look like one of them gizmos. All right. Hey, I know people didn't tune in to hear me scream and yell about my tools. But man, ain't nothing worse than waking up in the morning and having to work on your stuff before you can work.
Yeah, that will slow you down for sure.
Well, it burnt up, what, an hour of my time?
Yeah, I mean, you know. So, yeah, I don't know. Me
neither.
It sucks. It's what it does.
Well, you want to walk out back and see if we can get out there? Hey, Des.
Take a look. Oh, I trimmed some of my. Oh, that's just from the pine trees.
Yeah. Okay.
I trimmed some leaves.
Who was in here?
Me. I watched Josh. Oh.
Well, you got in there.
Hey. I don't know. Really sure what's going on here. On this one, the plant, if you look at the bottom, looks pretty healthy. And the growth, the new growth is looking pretty healthy, but there was something here on the leaves. And I mean, I know they're pretty close, so I'm
safe than sorry, huh?
Yeah, but I know that I'm gonna have issues, so I'm wondering what that's about. I don't know.
Okay.
Anybody knows what that could be?
Don't know.
Cause that, and it could be just as simple as it was cold.
Cold.
We've had some cold days.
Too wet.
And
oh, more bees.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love that. Hello, Mr. B. Yeah, right, Mr. B. Okay. All right, let's go out back. Check it out.
Right, let's go check it out.
Go, Speed Racer. Yeah. Well, you was driving.
I don't like being
I know.
thwarted.
Here's the
Is
thing.
the word I'm looking for.
I don't know. It's annoying, but here's the thing, right? It's starting to dry up. Today's Friday, and what do we have in the forecast for tomorrow, my dear?
Rain.
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 Why is it gonna rain? Because we live too close to Louisiana.
Yeah, it's just gonna rain. What can you do? It's alright.
Yeah, oh well.
It's all a challenge that we must learn.
You know, the only thing I truly hate about the garden being too wet to get in, keep busy work is hard.
I know, that's the worst part.
Yeah, like yesterday we did the yard. I had to get back out there. I mean, if you let it, Texas will take over your yard in a year.
Oh, absolutely.
So I had to get back there, as you can see. I don't know if y'all ever seen this part of the yard back here, but it most definitely pretty. I keep this for several reasons. I like the trees. I don't want to destroy too much of nature. I do want to grow, but yeah. I love the wildlife, the squirrels, all that good stuff. You know, it's really cool. The only thing that ain't welcome in my yard is poison snakes. I shoot them on sight. I got too many kids to play around with that. But see, isn't it nice back here? One of these days, I'm gonna make myself, what do they call them? A man cave, right here. Yes. See, she's already going along with the idea. She says, honey, that is a great idea. A man cave. Right here we keep just enough forest, or whatever you want to call this, to kind of keep the neighbors at bay, if you know what I mean, right? I don't have much faith in fences, but I do have a lot of faith in Texas fucking thorn bushes. But yeah, see, back in here I will eventually plant fruit. Now this area right here was overgrown too. I've been working on it heavy for 2 years, and I gotta tell you one thing, I think I'm actually starting to get grass back here. There she is, putting footprints in the garden. Morning, Mr. Tree. Okay. Honey, didn't I say not to get out there? Is you tearing it up?
No. This side is already drained out pretty good.
Yeah, the people said that the man cave was a great idea.
I didn't hear no people said nothing about nothing.
Well, that's because we was over there. They said, don't tell her. We don't want to talk behind her back, but you deserve a man cave.
No, you don't.
Yes.
Why do you need a man cave?
Huh?
Why do you need a man cave?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, don't you want to be with me all of the time?
I'm with you all the time. That's why I want a man cave. Okay.
But I'm all fun.
Yes, you are that. And you got a nice tushy.
That too.
Uh-huh. Well, we was as careful as we could be.
Yeah, but some of them really needed a little help. I mean, do you guys take up all your tomatoes all the time?
I dropped my string.
Oh. I mean, okay, so we watch the guys, the commercial growers. They don't stake up their tomatoes at all. They just go around.
The Veggie Brothers, yes.
Yeah, the Veggie Boys. They don't stake them up. And I mean, remember the guy that sold us the compost and stuff?
Yes.
He had his tomatoes.
No, he didn't stake nothing up.
He didn't stake anything up, and they were looking beautiful. So, I mean, is it worth the effort? I mean, I'll do it, but I mean.
Well, this next row that we plant, we were talking about just planting them and letting them do their thing. Yeah. And then we'll see what the difference is.
Yeah.
I mean, we pushed it by getting out there to stake these, and yeah, that hurt. Tie them up a little bit. By far, that looks better. I will admit to that.
And the cucumbers we also pulled through.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Threaded through.
More cucumbers.
More zucchini.
Or zucchini.
Yeah.
That's the stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's a good size one.
Yes, dear. Here.
Okay. I don't like your knife. It scares me.
It scared you. It's supposed to scare people. That's why I carry it.
It scared the All right, I think we have enough. We'll make this with some potatoes and some sausage. What do you say?
Ooh, that sounds good. And some cheese?
And some cheese.
Yeah.
I was told by the children they didn't want as much cheese anymore in the diet.
Well, I think if them children have special requests, they need to get a job and buy their own food.
That was my thing. I didn't even care about that. I'm like, I am open to the suggestions for recipes of food that you will eat, you picky little...
Yeah, but, yeah, no.
Whatever.
I don't know.
As children can be picky.
Yes.
All right.
It's so funny. We was listening to, I guess it was a sermon by a fella this morning in bed while I was drinking our coffee. And he said that, who's teaching your children and why do they still have a job? Because these people have year after year after year have taught your children that if you get upset, it's okay to rob, loot, and steal and burn shit down. That's terrible. Oops, sorry for the cuss, but hey. But yeah, and I mean, and it's acceptable in today's society as long as you have some stupid little catchphrase to put in front of it.
Yeah.
I've got a catchphrase. How about personal responsibility? When are we going to use all these videos and go out and arrest all these people for burning stuff down, hurting people? Come on. All right, sorry. I digressed again. You go.
Man, no, seriously. He's talking about our education system, you know. His big point was we have not instilled the fear of God in them.
Right.
And, you know, I was reading Jeremiah this morning, actually. And he was a prophet of God. And he was telling him, you need to tell his Jerusalem, you know, you've abandoned me, right? And you've abandoned my ways. And while you should fear me, you should also remember that he's a kind, loving God. But fear is there.
Yeah.
And sometimes if you will not listen to your conscience, maybe a little fear in you will get you to do the right thing. And unfortunately, we don't have that in schools anymore, you know?
Right.
And we're dependent on people to teach their children that, but people are busy. The two parents where both of them work and you have nannies and babysitters.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. We need to monitor these school teachers. All they're doing right now in a lot of places is screaming for more money. Hey, I totally agree. If you're a good school teacher, then absolutely pay more money. But let me tell you something. If you're a school teacher and your class knows that you're a Democrat or a Republican, you have failed.
Yes.
Your job is not to teach anything but your subject. The rest of that stuff lies on the parent.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, your teacher, you're supposed to teach the subject and that's it, move on.
That's why I pulled our children out of school and we started homeschooling, because they're in school for 8 hours a day and God knows what they're teaching them. I know even with my kids, they have a problem with personal responsibility. And that comes from the schools. And I mean, we're working on it slowly but surely, and we're correcting our problems.
Absolutely.
But back to the garden.
Yeah, pull up the cucumber, sorry. We pulled up the cucumbers. And so they just, should start climbing on their own.
Yeah.
Up here. And we're just hoping we got it in time. You know, they have the vines, right? These guys will find their way up once they're ready to go.
Right.
But here we are.
Well, I mean, yesterday we had enough sunlight that we got some yard work done. Badly needed. It was really starting to look overgrown. Man, if we can get some more sunlight today, maybe we can get out here and do a little bit of weeding. It's not looking very likely, but I did clean up a lot of this back there.
Yeah.
Right here, where that peach tree is, I'm like right behind it or in front of it. I'm eventually gonna build us a cabana so we can sit out here and drink our, well, we don't drink, drink our iced teas and soda pops and look at this here wonderful garden that the Lord provided us.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
He's most generous. That's another thing, you know.
I'll park my John Deere tractor right there, my little lawn tractor, so I can cuss at it while I'm drinking my iced tea. Oh, go ahead.
You know, I've just been reading my scripture and stuff, and it's like, this might be intense for some people, but you know, Jesus died for our sins, which he was the perfect vessel, right? And there's no way we could ever repay that sacrifice.
He's probably just trying to get away from the wife.
Yeah, there's no way we can ever repay that sacrifice, and no way can we ever work hard enough or do good enough things to ever repay that. So all we can really be is grateful.
Right.
And that's all we ever are.
Okay.
And whatever we get, we're always just very grateful for all the things.
Right. Okay.
You know?
There we go.
He's cutting me off because he says I talk too much.
Well, yeah, you talk about the Bible all day long if I let you.
There's nothing wrong with that.
All right. Okay. Bye-bye. So, Mother, you understand, wait a minute. You understand that when you're picking them, you're not supposed to be eating them? What is this, 2 for you? One for the bucket?
This is my gardener's patch.
Hmm.
Look, honestly, there's no way that we'll make enough in these plants to put away. So,
I just won't give them away.
no.
Now it's on bucket piece.
About each spot?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Each little pond, a buck?
Yep, a bucket piece.
Each little thing, a buck.
Yep, $1 a piece. $1.
Oh boy, are you proud of yourself.
Yep, we'll go down there to the DNC. They'll pay it. Yep.
Well,
They got no idea.
they're organic,
Yeah.
organically grown, pesticide free. You know, all the good things that you're supposed to have. I don't see why not.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna go wake up the children.
And do what?
I don't know, I just feel like waking them up. Look at that. You see that, people? That there is the sun. I don't know why I like it when the sun comes up. What I generally do is I'll sleep just long enough that I can see, but the sun's not up. Cause man, when that sun comes up on East Texas, holy cow, is it nice. The sun hits everything, it just, like right now, all the grass and even the plants got this little bluish type tint to it. Man, that sun comes up, it turns bright green. It's nice, I like it. Who built that eyesore right in the middle of my yard? Huh?
Leave it alone.
What? I was talking about that.
Oh.
Oh. Honey!
I thought you were talking about my no-till bed.
No. You no-till weed bed? I've given up on that one.
I want to hear about it.
Yes, let's all go look at the no-till weed bed. She claims there's plants growing in here somewhere. You know what I see? I see weeds.
That's because you don't know what you're looking at, darling.
That could be. It still look like weeds. Maybe this afternoon I'll get out here and I'll do some edge work with that small tiller on these things.
Yeah.
We're starting to get weeds.
Oh, yeah. Every time you rain, they seem to take over the garden.
Yeah, of course that's conditional
What?
on the weather.
That's true.
See, look at that. You catch her red-handed. Sweetheart, the bucket is over there.
What? This is yellow.
See, I don't know if you can see it, but that there's supposed to be a gas gauge, right? You see that thing? I was like, oh, I don't need to put gas in there. No, wrong. It's broke too. I'm almost empty. Pfft. John Deere quality control.
Oh boy.
I know, right? John Deere ain't having a good day.
Not in this house, it ain't.
Okay, now.
I'm not eating them anymore, okay? I'm just harvesting, okay? Okay?
This is how nice my wife is. She says, honey, you know, you got up early to work on your, wait for it, John Deere, right? Maybe you should go in and have a cup of coffee.
Yeah, Dad. Go
So
in and have a
I
cup.
turn around, and okay, right. So I turn around, started to go in the house, and I turned back around and caught her again.
I'm not eating. Lick it. Okay, here's what happens real quick, okay? I pull on it, see, and it breaks. See, they broke it. You can't, you know, it's useless now. You can't bring it in the house like that.
You got snippers.
Go get your coffee, Douglas.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, it didn't do so bad. That's a good crunchy tea. I mean, here's the thing is, you know, peas don't like it hot. Not this kind of pea, at least. So I just got lucky that it's been cool in the mornings and warm in the afternoon, but not above 80 something. I think it's 85, the highest we've had lately. After that, the peas don't really like it, so I'm just gonna. Last thing, I had a moment and I weeded our strawberry bed. They're looking really happy. I need to clean it up a little bit.